Peace and all good things. I think that during the Lenten season, we're really called to step back and really take a look at the big picture. I think that sometimes, at least for myself during Lent, we can get so caught up on some of the nitpicky things of each day. Well, I can't eat meat on Friday, or I need to go to Mass on this day, or I need to give up chocolate, or whatever the case may be. And we lose sight of really what Lent is all about, calling us to really take a step back and really see what is the end goal, not only of Lent, but of our whole Christian life. What is the goal? And I think that for Jesus, and certainly for all the saints, including St. Francis, St. Clare, St. Anthony, all the saints, our end goal is to become more like God, to become more like Jesus, who gave us that example and that calling in the Scriptures, that baptismal call that we got on the day of our baptism, to really live as sons and daughters of God. And we're called to be transformed, not only to do things, not eat meat or pray this time or go and do this, but something even beyond our actions or our decisions or what we do or what we say, but really who we are. That God and the sacraments and through our prayer, we can really be transformed from the inside out. A quote from St. Clare of Assisi in her third letter to Agnes of Prague says this: "And transform your entire being into the image of the Godhead itself through contemplation." What is it in our lives that keep us from contemplating, from truly seeing with our, not only our physical eyes, but with the eyes of our hearts, God, and who God is calling us to be? What is distracting us? Or how can we have more time in a more pure way to have those moments of prayer and contemplation, so that we can not only do good things, but to allow God to show us how we can be transformed in our lives, and allow God to really act in our lives, so that we can become an even better person, that our entire being can be transformed. And that is ultimately the end goal of Lent and our whole Christian life. So today, let us take a step back and reflect, what are those ways in which we can contemplate better God's presence in our lives, the role of God's transformative power in our lives, and in a certain sense, step aside and allow God to work to transform our entire being into a new creation as sons and daughters of God. God bless you.